Hello again, this is Delta Climber coming to you from Delta Climber Studios and World Zero. I am on World 8, old Squiddy, Reindeer, and I've been working on this Battle Pass. They have the 2022 Summer Battle Pass out, and it's only been a couple of days now working on it, and I went ahead and paid for it. You can buy the premium track or you can have the free track. The premium track, at the end you get a free mount. Let me open up this aura chest. Another free aura. Alright guys, you can take a look and see there are lots of cool things you can get. Let me go ahead and get rid of that bow from running a dungeon. But I wanted to show you how I have, in just a day or two, I pretty much finished up the Battle Pass. There's another aura. Let me get it. A-U-R-A. Aura. And it's another one. That one is not too bad. It's weird. The legendaries, the wonderful ones are not as wonderful sometimes. Wow, I'm at the end of it. And then here is the mount. I am finishing this thing off. You too can finish off your Battle Pass in just a day or two. It is not that difficult. That is, if you have your computer, if you have a means of, here's the new mount, and I'm not very impressed with it. It's like a floating ring that you can use in a pool or at a water park. It'd be really cool is if they'd come up with a mount that could fight with you, like your pets fight with you. Then you could have a pet and you could have your mount fighting with you. We bring old Reindeer back. Reindeer, you are not in danger of being put up because of the little floaty. So here's what I've been doing, and somebody else saw me up here and they've been doing it too. I just go find a place. This is World 8. It's right down from the, what is it, Sky Arena entrance teleport. Right up here is the ruin of Sky entrance teleport. That's the ruins of the Sky teleport, the entrance. And you just come down here. There are several places you can do this, but there are two basic places where I have been doing this consistently. In this is a pretty good one. I like to get in between, in shooting distance of two groups of the golems, two groups of monsters. Now you have to be careful if you are a lower level, like a level 100, just a new person here to World 8. These monsters can climb a little bit, and as you can see there, they drop those little sun chips. Alright, I'm going to show you another place here in just a second, if y'all will hold on. This is Delta Climber, Squiddy, and Reindeer, trying to show you some fun places, ways to do your Battle Pass. Alright, Delta Climber, Squiddy, and old Reindeer back again here, World 0 and on World 8. I'm going to take you real quick and show you my other place. You go to the Ruins Nature entrance, the Nature entrance. The first place I showed you was the Sky entrance. Now look at this. Instead of running down the path, I'm going to jump this way as a shortcut. And here are two groups. Somebody's already up here too. If you do something, other people see you doing it, they will join in. But right here, the other place gets a little crowded. Right here is in between two groups of these. Not even the tree, dude. There's one of the sun chips. I call them sun chips. You can get up in this tree and be in between them. If you are a 115 with good armor, you can actually be down here on the ground. Now this person is not only shooting, they also have an auto clicker on their butterfly. They have everything going on here. And E, and they have all of their specials going. That can be annoying. What level are they? They're 115. They don't need all that for this. But anyway, this place right here below the nature entrance, right there on that stone, I brought my little mule character there, and he has got his level up to 115 plus. He has finished out his battle pass as well. All right. Going back to town, for the other worlds, for the other floors, the other worlds, good places for lower levels to do their battle passes, I'm going to go down real quick, and I have them already on other videos, but you guys can, I want to show you some places here where you'll take no damage. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to the Frontier Grassland, which is just like riding the ribbon. There is a place right, you get in front of this bush, in front of this tree, and he can't, there's none of them can come here. It's really weird. See, wait, he hit me. Let me move over just a little bit. If he hits you, you just move a little bit. See that guy walking away? Because there's a null spot, a void spot here in their programming. They cannot come here. So if you get right here between the bush and the tree, they run towards you, but they cannot hit you. Look at that, right there, but he can't get me. And then this guy, he'll come towards you, then he'll run away because he can't get you here. And there's another void spot for the Kyren around the corner. There are a few spots like right here. A lot of people park here. Don't get right against the edge because they can come up and do you a little damage. So World 7 has several places right in front, between this bush and this tree here. See, that guy cannot come over here. This one I think can, and that one cannot either. And there's 4 of them. That's why I picked this spot, because there are 4 horses right here. The 4 horse people. You can see that in another video. I have prior videos on World 7. And one last place. This is taking the long way. I'm just going to teleport. You can climb all the way up there, or you can teleport to the trial area. And a lot of people get behind a post and they'll fight these. Just sit here and shoot these guys. If you're a large enough level, these guys will not hurt you. This is also how I finish off my dailies and my weeklies if I have these, the flaming for daily. But you guys have seen this. So many people know about this. If you are a lower level now, you got to make sure you hop up in this bush and they cannot get you. And you can sit here and shoot them. All right, on to World 6. I'm going to cut this video down a little bit so it won't be so long. And I'll probably put an index on it for the different worlds so that if you are on World 6, you can go right to World 6. If you're on World 5, you can go right to World 5. World 6. Every world has places that are good to battle from. One of the most famous places on World 6 is right here on top of this rock. Now, snakes can come up here and do you damage if you're not careful, so be careful here. But you can just sit right here and get your snakes. You can also get your levels up, and if you are the right level, a low enough level, you can get those sun chips from the snakes. Let me show you one more place while we're here on World 6. You have to do it just right or these guys will tear you up. Alright, the horsies here. Oh, stuck. There we go. Up on top of this rock here, if you have a bow or if you do magic, you can sit up here and you can clobber these horsies and not take any damage as well. Alright, that's World 6. There are other places I'm sure a lot of people know about, but those are the ones that have gotten me to level up quickly. World 5. There are a lot of places on World 5, but I'll just hit the most. I'm going to go to the plains. If you either have these charged boar wolves, you can come right in here. Now, I'm not saying you will not take damage here, but you can get in between 4 or 5 of these things. Charged boar wolves. A lot of people have been asking me, how can I grind for experience? What is the best way to grind for experience? Put your character in a spot where they will not take damage and go watch a movie, and when you come back, your character will be a few levels higher. Now, I do want to show you something I've learned on this game. These mobs are spread out. These mobs are spread out. So if you can find, see how I'm going to go in a circle. I'm going to go in between them. And even lower levels can do this, but you go in between them, but you've got to keep moving. This is the advantage of an archer. You go in between them, and I can, if I have these blossom trees for a daily, you just walk through them, shoot them, and basically you just keep moving in a circle. And they'll be respawned by the time you make that big circle. Same thing for boar wolves, elite boar wolves on floor 1, toucans on floor 1, all the way up to any mob. You find a circle of them, and you go in this big circle, and you just keep moving, and they will not be able to do you damage. You see, I'm back around, and there's something. The advantage of going in the circle is that your pet can pick up stuff that they left behind. All right. World 5 here. See See, there's some stuff we left behind. By going in the circle, your pet has another chance to pick it up. And we're just going to go ahead on to the next world. If you want to buy things, you have to keep your store open as much as possible for people to go through and buy it. On to World 4. For more detailed information about these worlds and where to grind and not take damage, see other videos that I've already made, and that will be helpful to you, I hope. Let me put my store up. And I have an alternate character. My mule character is up. Nope, this is a different server. But I always keep him on 4. I make more money off of 4 than I do any other world. Alright, this is one of the more famous places. Take the express elevator down. Most people who are at this level, they come here. If you jump just right, you get up in this tree and you can shoot these scorpions, and you can go from a level 50 on up to the next floor in a decent amount of time. Here's this tree here. When you get to about a 50 or a 55, you can park right about in here, and this is in between two spots. There's a spawn of scorpions over in this area that will aggro you, and over here in this area that will aggro you. There's one there. That's one of the tree there, and then that crossroads place are the most famous. Take a dip, swim. And the quickest way to get back into town. If you do reset, it may throw you to a waystone or something. And there are other places, but those are the easiest, most famous, I guess, places. World 3. Again, I'm going to try and cut this video so that it'll be shorter, and I'm going to index it so you don't have to go through all of the video to see your favorite world, or the world that you are on. World 3 is one of my favorite little worlds. It's the icy world, and very frequently you'll have these icy blobs, these little guys right here, icy goos. You'll have them for dailies. Now, I used to think that you could get right here and shoot them, and you can with a bow or with magic, but it is very possible that they can come in here with you. You see, with a bow you can reach out and touch them. If you're a little bit higher level and you're not worried about them clobbering you, you have some decent armor, you can get up on these ramps right here and shoot them. Now, this other ramp over here is a good place, but you may come back and find yourself croaked because of the Castle Knight. The Castle Knight will come up and visit you. See, and these goos, this one right here, nope, he cannot hurt me, that goo can't. But you can get over here. If you're fighting the Castle Knight, he can't get to you. You have to wait till he gets down here by you, and then you hop over the railing and he can't get to you. Castle Knight. Now, my favorite place, let me take a shortcut through the woods. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, says the laws of geometry. So I'm going to cut a straight line through the woods. My favorite place, and if you've played this game any length of time, you have seen my character sitting here. When I did Prestige, when I got my new little character, I would come right here. And these spiders cannot get you, and you can get them. You get right up to the edge, and they won't be able to get you. This is my favorite spot here on this world. This is World 3. Go, reindeer, go. Here we go to, wow, really? I've noticed that glitch on a lot of worlds where you'll be running with a pet and it'll reset you. So I'm just going to walk slowly up this way. World 2. Here's World 2 when you're down here at a lower level. When you're at World 2, put up my store. Always put up my store first. Don't see anything of interest. When you have non-legendary stuff as their highest priced item, it usually is, that's the type of items they have in there. Alright, my favorite places to park and let my guy level up. If you are a lower level, then you can get the sun chips, the sun tokens right here on the world you're on. If you got the battle pass, you will get your battle pass worked on here at the level you're at, of course. And here we go. Here is a teleport stone. And if you don't know where all the teleport stones are, you can look at a previous video. But the castle teleport, and right over here, these guys will clobber you at a lower level. I've done this fairly recently. But if you get up here, now with a bow, it is best with a bow because a bow will shoot through objects. Magic, you'll have to get right up at the edge because magic does not go through objects for some weird reason. But you can be right here on the tall box. Another place is this tall box right here, and you will be able to, with a bow, you can shoot through the wall also, and your pet can go through the wall and pick up your stuff. Another one is up here on the tall box here. From here with a bow you can shoot through the wall and clobber them, and this whole little group here. So one of my favorite places is right here. You're in between this group and this group at the end. When you get a little bit larger so they don't kill you if they touch you, and you can kill them pretty quickly, this box right here is better. You get both of those groups. Alright, so much for World 2. World 1, there is really one place, maybe two, on World 1 that I set my characters. There's somebody there. They were shooting through the wall apparently at the mobs on the other side of the wall. Alright. World 1 real quick for the newer characters, or if you are doing the prestige and getting one of these new classes down here, either warlord or summoner, and you have to start your character over again. I like to go either to Snake Farm or to Crystal. For my lower level characters, my favorite place to go on World 1 is right here on this bale of hay. You go right up to the edge, and you can shoot these guys, and with magic you can throw a ball of fire or whatever and also get the level 5 here. This is the first place I go to with my lower level character, and so long as you're not over the edge too much, get over a little closer and they can see that one's hitting me. But you get back over here like this and they can't touch you. And head down the road towards the ships. And my absolute favorite place, and there's not a lot of them on World 1, about level 6 or 7, I can do that here if you have armor. Just down here at the edge of the grass from this bush, you have 4 elite boar wolves. 4 elite boar wolves. And you can sit right here, and as you can see, I'm at 820 out of 821, 822 out of 1,000. So, hello elite boar wolf, 823 out of 1,000. Let's go right down here at the water's edge. This is Delta Climber and Squiddy coming to you from World 0, and I'm on World 1, trying to show you guys, world by world, my favorite places to sit. And you have to be at that level in order to get those sunstones, these sun tokens, and collect them, sunshine tokens. But you can, no matter what level you're at, if you can find a place to park, see how there's one up there, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 elite boar wolves right there, and you can park no matter if it's World 1 or World 8. And finish off that battle pass in just a matter of a couple of days. So here we go. I hope you guys had fun. I hope this is helpful. From Delta Climber, Squiddy, and yes, old reindeer. Play the game, have fun, play it straight. Until next time, arrivederci.
This has been a Delta Climber Studio production.